pyramids, three biggest discoveries in 2020. Discovery number one, the oldest drywall in Europe. In one of the 6 entrances to underground tunnels under the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids, which we called Ravne 3 tunnels, we have discovered 4 drywalls. They are made by human hands in distant past. One of the drywalls was covered by calcite plate which collapsed from ceiling. On this plate we could notice stalagmites. They are results of thousands and thousands of years of accumulation. We have removed one of the stalagmites, sent it to the Institute for Geology of the Czech Academy of Sciences, and they were using the uranium-thorium method to date it. And it produced the date of 19,000 years, plus minus 1,000 years. Since the stalagmite is above the plate and the drywall below, obviously the drywall is much older. How old? 20,000, 25, 30,000? We don't know. But considering the fact that the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, according to the radiocarbon dating, is 29,200 plus minus 400 years old, obviously it correlates with the age of the pyramid complex. This age of the drywall is proof that here in the heart of Bosnia we have not only the oldest structure in Bosnia, in Balkan Peninsula, but in the whole of Europe. Discovery number 2. During 2020, we have proven that at the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun was at the same time an astronomical observatory. We have been watching and observing the movement of the shadow of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun during 3 major dates for the ancients. The first one was the summer solstice, always the most important day for the ancient people. The second one was the mid of summer, and the third one was the fall equinox, September 23rd. The shadow of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun moves as the sun moves on horizon. On June 21st, on the day of the summer solstice, the shadow of the sun, which is the triangular in shape, forms a pyramid next to the western triangular slope of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Moon. The shadow touches the bottom of the Moon Pyramid, and the height of the shadow is exactly the same like the height of the Moon Pyramid, like we are watching them, left and right side in the glass. The second date is the midsummer, the hottest time of the year. The shadow of the Sun Pyramid completely covers the Moon Pyramid just before the sunset, and the top of the shadow touches the top of the Moon Pyramid. In a symbolical way, the ancient builders are giving us the message: the rule of the day and the sun is over, and the rule of the night and the moon begins. And the third day was the end of the summer, beginning of fall, September 23rd, the fall equinox. The shadow of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, which is triangular, comes close to the western slope of the Moon Pyramid. This time, not from the right side, like during the summer solstice. Right side is the south, southern side. Southern side announces coming of the hot summer weather. This time it's coming from the left side, from the northern side, announcing coming of the colder weather, fall and winter. The bottom of the shadow touches the bottom of the moon pyramid, the top of the shadow exactly the same like the top of the moon pyramid. And finally, when we look from the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, the shadow of the Love Pyramid, the fifth pyramid, during the fall equinox, then the shadow of the Love Pyramid completely covers the Moon Pyramid. So the ancient builders very carefully laid out all the structures in the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids, making it very interesting archaeo-astronomical lab. The major criteria to call a structure, to call a location astronomical observatory is, number one, that you can watch, that you can observe the movement of the major cosmic bodies, and our sun is number one when it comes to importance. And number two, you always watch this phenomena from one spot, in our case, the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun. And the third biggest discovery in 2020. Our field geologist Richard Hoyle has proven that the major element of sacred geometry, the number phi, or golden section, or spiral of golden section, is applicable in the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramid. He took the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun as the starting point of the spiral, and he noticed that on the line of the spiral we have the top of the Love Pyramid and tops of two more pyramidal hills, Krtnica and Chetnica. So these three major discoveries marked the year 2020 in the Bosnian Valley of the Pyramids.